Hey now, hey now, hey now.
Hey now. Hey now, everybody.
Hey now.
We are back. Sorry for the kind of strange timing. This whole weekend has been kind of a mess thanks to wrestling and a few other things. But let's not dawdle. Oh god. Hope you're having a good weekend so far.
If you haven't had Jimmy Dean's croissant sausage cheese and
He is
egg
looking awful.
sandwiches, I think they're delicious. Not a sponsor. And I'm like, by themselves with that buttery, flaky, just, it's got a taste texture for me that I really like. However, I think to myself, how can we make it more epic?
Oh
I'm
no.
going to have to fry up some Spam and some bacon. I got some thick cut cherry wood bacon and a little bit of maple flavored Spam. And what I normally do when I put Spam and bacon on a sandwich is I'll fry up the thick cut bacon with a little bit of Country Crock original. Yes, sir. I reckon my fans want an actual food hack that doesn't just involve me eating a salad for shock value. Like, oh my God, Cobra ate a Cobb salad, you guys. Never in the history have anyone seen Cobra eat a salad. That's a hearty looking salad, folks. Here's our ranch. Let's try the ranch separately first.
Ugh.
Mmm.
Ugh.
I don't want none of that ranch going to waste. 1 second.
Why is it bitching about my kilobits?
Oh, no fucking way. Cobra eating a salad? What is this? Now some of that turkey. Grab some of that beef.
Oh. You can make anything look gross.
You do realize, YouTube, that my dad doesn't give a shit if I go live on my YouTube channel. And I do have like an entire open can of maple Spam. I'm going to cut out 2 fat slices for like each sandwich that I make. And I want to fry those 2 slices up in the bacon grease and Country Crock original grease. It's pretty straightforward. Slap some Country Crock in your pan, fry your bacon up in that greasy goodness. Then fry the Spam up in that bacon and buttery spread greasy goodness. I keep my fridge as cold as my freezer, so it keeps everything preserved.
What?
I am going to be stacking like fried Spam on my sandwiches.
That's an awful idea.
With some Jack Link's jerky sticks, you know, kind of thing. And some like Old Chaps cheddar cheese fries, you know, the ones I'm talking about. As far as the food hack goes, it's going to be delicious. As far as filming it, it's not going to be the easiest because I don't have a phone, so I can't just film it directly. So I'll have to step off camera and then step back on camera. Like, look what Joshy did. I'm like going through my head
his
how
phone's
this is gonna
broken.
play out. I'm like, I know what to do. I got
freaking. Speaking of broken phones, so my dad just got a new phone because he has an old one, and he needs to transfer the shit over. All his milks and drinks will be frozen. Yeah, exactly, green bastard.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Like, I run into a similar issue in my own fridge where one of them, I had to turn it down a bit because some of the fruits and stuff would get, like, frozen. It would ruin it. It was annoying as hell. Well, no, I mean, he's an older guy, but the point is that his phone, the battery is expanding, like it's broken apart. The phone itself, well, I don't have it here, but like it's so old because I was looking at it, I was like, because it was in a case, and I'm like, this case looks a little weird. And then when I was taking part of it off, like literally there's like this much space between like the edges of the phone, and there was like a bulge in the back, so the fucking battery is expanding. So I need to get that thing fucking out of his life ASAP. He has a new phone, or I have the new phone here, but we still need to go and do a SIM swap
to make this happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, no idea how this is going to turn out, but I shall give it to my best to try, YouTube.
Like literally right after the
YouTube.
stream, I'm jumping
I'm in the
on
process
with
of
him. He'll be
cooking
arriving
some
around
bomb
that time.
acid.
That's why I have this
Food
sped
and
up
dankness.
because we may have to end
We
it a
got
little
some
bit before
delicious
5:30.
maple spam.
Oh, that looks gross.
Oh, yummy. Look at this. So these pieces are going to get fried up. Let's put these up 1 second. We want to fry that up, and then we're going to take all that spam that we fry next. Yes, 1 second. It's simple cooking math, YouTube. I
Oh
need
God!
2 pieces of thick cut bacon for each sandwich. So if I take 2 regular sized pieces,
Look at
tear
that
them in
pan!
half,
My
and throw on some country
God!
crock, turn the stove on, I think we can make something happen.
Like if
got
you
these
brought them to
old Trapper
Goodwill, they would
original
fucking
style
throw it
deli
back at
beef
you for right in the
sticks.
trash.
These are pretty fucking tasty.
Wait, what are those?
I think we can make something happen. I got these old Trapper original style deli beef sticks.
I think
These
I've
are
had
pretty
those
fucking
before,
tasty.
or ones like
What
it.
if
They're
I
pretty
would've
good. I don't
stacked
think
with
I've
some
had those
Doritos
ones.
jalapeno cheddar sauce. These are delicious.
Oh,
With this cheddar jalapeno sauce. YouTube, we got some fresh cooked bacon cooking up in that pan. We got 4 slices. I want to flip them. Let's get them flipped over to this other side and get them cooked.
oh.
Beautiful. The thing about like when I fry up bacon or spam for a sandwich is I like to let it cool off so I don't burn my fingers or burn my mouth when I add to it. You know, cheers. Well,
Frying
that's
bacon
just my
in the
fucking luck.
pan
Of
is
course,
like.
I burned the
Sweet.
fucking bacon. I burnt the bacon, so I'm gonna put that in the pan to cool off. It's not how I like my bacon.
The best way to cook bacon, like real talk, is in an air fryer.
So. Fucking useless, YouTube.
Why is his
I didn't mean
hand
to cook it that
shaking?
fucking long. And everyone can give me shit for it. I don't care. I deserve it. I was
Yeah,
so
you do.
enthusiastic.
Tell me
so
when I'm telling
enthusiastic
lies.
to make this food hack that literally, you know what I'm saying? This is the kind of crap my fans and YouTube trolls live for. Watching me fuck up. Like Cobra,
Bro,
you
how
belong in
hot
a group
is
home, you
that?
can't cook worth of shit.
Like, why is it
Anyways,
boiling
happens
so
to the
much
best
and
of
it's not
us.
even on the stove?
I'll splash some country clock in there. You're not a sponsor. And then I'm going to throw the spam slices into that greasy goodness. And then, of course, I drop the fucking butter container. Well, I'm glad I didn't spill any of it. Fucking useless piece of shit that I am.
That
Just because
autism
I already know
rage.
for a fucking fact that I burnt the shit out of the bacon, this fucking food hack's already going to taste like shit. So if you want to see how I make the rest of it, drop that slice in there. Then help yourself. Like I already know for a fact, I already ruined the food hack because I burnt the shit out of the bacon. Trying to be all flashy on YouTube. And I'm like, whatever. Let's put the spam and that greasy goodness. Put that back on the stove. And I'm like, you know, might as well fucking use it up and just own it because that's your mistake and that's part of cooking. You useless sack of shit. Like, nice going, stupid. You burnt the bacon. Let's see if you can cook the spam without burning it. This will be a fucking... You want to make it a challenge?
Well, how about you actually stay in
to, like,
the room
not fuck
where
up
it's cooking?
And, like, make something that looks delicious and appealing. Of course, after that fucking fiasco, I'm not going to be sitting here giving anybody advice on how to properly cook bacon.
Proper way to cook
Like, dude, I
bacon.
wanna fucking
Air
cry.
fryer,
I'm sitting
10
here
minutes,
trying to-
250
And my problems
degrees.
could be worse, but like,
Tell me
dude,
when I'm telling lies.
it makes me feel self-conscious. Like, here's the humanizing aspect of it. Like, oh great, Cobra's sitting here making a stupid ass fucking cooking video, food hack. Oh, this will be amazing. Let's watch him fucking butcher the shit out of a goddamn sausage, egg, and Jimmy Dean croissant sandwich. And like, you know, I'm very self-conscious about myself, and like I get major anxiety when I don't do things perfectionally.
It's
Go ahead and give me shit. My food hack fucking abilities suck. And the only reason people watch or tune in to watch my videos is to watch me fuck up and then lose my temper because I fucked up, because that's my autism. And I'm like, you know what? I want to control my autism. This is a minor setback. It happens to the best of us. I got the stove turned down low.
Again, why is he not watching it?
You're useless. You're a fucking stupid wanker. You're a donut sandwich. You're a loser. You're nobody. You try to act like you're so cool because you're King Cobra, you know, and you want to show off your cooking skills. Well, like, nobody's impressed. Like, anybody can fry bacon and fucking Spam and butter spread and call it a meal. You're nothing special. You're just a fucking stupid alcoholic who fucking loves fatty food.
Wait,
and it'd be a
lying?
miracle if Cobra doesn't have
Tell me when
diabetes
I'm
by the
telling
time he's
lies.
48. Like, goddamn. 1 second, I want to flip the Spam.
I bet he burned it.
Here's that Spam fresh off the stove. I'm going to give it a flip. Watch out. It's getting a little crispy on the other side here.
I was just about
I
to
got too
say
much more
that.
time. I don't want to, like, burn the shit out of this either. But I'll be watching this like a hawk. It's on a lower temperature. So we got some fried Spam action. Fuck off. I'm sitting here like, you know what'd be really fucking good? To put maple fried Spam and bacon on a fucking breakfast sandwich. Just to burn the shit out of the bacon. And make an ass of myself.
He's definitely got that tard
Fucking
rage.
loser. Fucking loser. It's what I am. I embrace it. Like, I don't want any trauma with anyone. I hate sickos. I hate the trolls. I hate myself. And I hate sickos more than I hate myself. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just trying to live my life. You know, fucking. I already know the food hack's gonna taste like shit because I burnt the bacon. At this point, I'm only completing the fucking food hack just to prove a point. But like,
At
I
what
finished
point would
where I
that be?
started, even if I fucked up on it. And you know, right now I want to hit myself repeatedly for burning the bacon, but that's not going to solve anything. That's just going to make me look like a mental case. So
Why would you want to
resist
hate
the urge.
yourself?
Mental wounds not healing. Nice going, Cobra. Slow clap for you. 1 second, let me check on the ingredients. This is just flat out fucking embarrassing. Like, okay, you know, the Spam's a little burnt on the bottom.
A
But
little?
like, I'm checking both sides of it here.
Oh, God.
Not as bad as the bacon.
Yeah, not as bad, but that ain't
Fucking
saying
God,
much.
dude.
Oh, my God.
Like, look what happens. I want to add fried Spam and bacon to the sandwich. This was not part of my recipe. Burning the shit out of everything. Useless! I got it plated. I want to let this cool off a bit before I fucking assemble my sandwich.
Yeah, that is
And
black.
I'm like, you
Look
know
at
what?
that.
It is what it is. I'm not letting the fried Spam and the bacon go to waste. And even though the bacon's a little too crispy
Oh,
for my
Jesus.
taste, I hate wasting food. Let me see what I
Oh,
can
really?
do.
Could have
Hold
fooled
on.
me.
Oh my fucking god. So check this out, YouTube.
What?
I put like 4 more pieces in the pan like I did last time with a little bit of country crock, and I'll watch these a little bit more closely so they don't burn. No sense in bitching about it if I can fix the problem. I'm like, well, just cook some more bacon and get over it. But I'm going to watch that bacon like a hawk, and I'll get back to you when it's fully cooked. That's a bloody good smell. I didn't overcook the bacon. I'm watching it like a hawk, and I didn't overcook it. I need a little bit of that freshly melted grease
Ugh.
for the sandwich. I want to pour it in there just like that.
Yeah, because there's one thing I
fucking
like. It's
hot.
greasy
Hot.
bacon on a
Hot,
sandwich.
that burned the fuck out of me. Okay, let's be careful. Okay. The bacon I cooked, at least it ain't burnt. At least this one ain't burnt to a crisp. You know. I seriously want to punch myself in the face as hard as I can. And
Please
do. It
do.
repeatedly, because this is causing me to have an anxiety attack. So I may end up recooking it.
Again?
So we're going to put this on a very, very low heat. We got
He's
4
cooking
pieces to
more
recook
bacon?
with some Country Crock Original.
Oh, welcome,
I don't want this to be
unofficial
overcooked
DSP.
like it was.
Hey now.
Isn't
Hey
Cobra
now.
being a little anal about the whole thing? Because we kind of expect him to be a loser and a fuck up and a nobody. And the only reason why I watch him is to laugh at his videos. I just burn my fucking leg pouring grease into a bowl that I can have for a topping.
Yeah, I used to save bacon grease as well, but then I wasn't using it, so I stopped.
Is it bacon? You shouldn't be able to like smack it against the plate like and make musical noise with it. To me, that's too crispy for my taste. Are I gonna eat it? Absolutely.
Ugh.
If it gives my fans more entertainment, because we get to watch Cobra belittle himself, and fucking talk down to himself, because we're so miserable about ourselves. Because you know how it is. When Cobra's sitting there fucking tearing his asshole a new one, and giving himself shit because he burnt the chicken or the... Everyone doesn't feel like that at some point. My ass. Like, oh, well, nice going, stupid. Like, okay, this bacon's just about done. Look at it. Look at it. It's not like super burnt. How dare he burn the bacon? Fuck him. Fuck him. How dare Cobra burn the bacon?
Recipe store with a clean pan.
Well, I
Yeah,
should have
really.
taken that off the pan a little bit sooner, but I was so wrapped up in like getting the cooking video and making the angles look pretty. It's like, well, fuck you, Josh. I ruined the bacon again. A little crispier than I wanted it to.
How much fucking bacon is it going to
Fuck,
cook?
I'm getting so sick and tired of having to redo this shit. I'm so fucking tired of this shit. This bacon's a little crispier than I want it to be, and like at this point, I'm just so sick and tired of recooking it and fucking up on it. Like today's just not my day for cooking bacon, dude. I'm gonna let this cool off and take a deep breath before I lose my fucking mind and pull all my fucking hair out and scream and yell. I think, okay, I got time to sit here and shoot the shit with the camera.
Yeah, don't you hate that when you just had those days where you just can't cook the bacon right? We've all had those days, right?
While it's cooking, and it's like, no, you really don't. Nice, Cobra, really fucking nice.
Well, the problem is if you're not,
I'm so mad right now. I want to throw this.
if you're
against
not
the wall,
watching it, like he knows how to cook bacon, but he kept leaving the
I'm sick and tired
room.
of recooking this. God, oh my god, dude. Dude, deep breath.
Gee, I can't imagine how he's broken so many cell phones. Well, to be fair, like pre-cooked bacon is such a ripoff. That shit is so expensive.
Will Cobra cook the bacon right? Or will he
Look, if you look at like the price per pound, you're paying like over $10 a pound.
Perfection. They're not overly crispy. They're not overly burnt. They're at that sweet spot. I do apologize for being melodramatic on my cooking videos. I've been super depressed.
No.
And I suffer from Asperger's and OCD, so like everything has to be perfect. Now
Oh, give me a break.
Point, all I gotta do is let the bacon cool off, and it's perfectly cooked. I do apologize for my autistic spasmic activity in my last cooking videos. I'm a perfectionist, and I suffer from Asperger's on top of that. You know, like...
This truly is the look of a perfectionist, am I right, folks?
If you follow the progress to this point, I've fried up some thick cut bacon, and I've fried up some maple spam, and I saved the grease from the pan which I cooked the grease and the fried spam. I want to find a way to incorporate this into the recipe, and then also these as well. These are Old Trapper original deli style beef sticks. I take this beef jerky stick. Giving that bacon grease a little bit.
Oh
my god. Stop it. Stop it. And I'm going to need this bacon grease. Oh, that is sludginess. Good lordy.
And don't forget, that's not just bacon grease. There's a ton of country crock in that too. Because this idiot thinks that you need to cook bacon in butter. As if like the bacon doesn't make enough grease on its own.
Great for like dip or like chips or what have you. I don't have a cell phone, so I can't film all this. So I gotta, do it by the camera here. I'm going to take some bacon bits. Real bacon bits from Hormel.
Yeah, that shit is the biggest ripoff.
A couple in there for flavor. So you see the grease collected from the bacon and the fried Spam. Being hit with that cheddar and jalapeno sauce and the bacon.
You're welcome, Exiled.
Hey now. Hey now.
Mozzarella cheese from Le Crème. Triple cheddar cheese. Oh shit. I poured this little chunk like that. And I just like that. It goes without saying. I want to throw in some of that Frank's Red Hot Buffalo sauce. Just a couple little squirts in there. I'm going to take that bacon grease, that buttery greasy, and all that love, and just stir that around town.
Is he just eating that? Oh.
Is microwave this right here, all the cheese and the grease. You got the Jimmy Dean croissant sausage, egg, and cheese on points. Sausage, egg, and cheese croissant sandwiches are delicious. All right, so we got our frozen sandwiches. These are delightful. If you ever see these in the grocery store, I would recommend.
Those are like the biggest joke.
Yeah, there we go. A little smear on there.
You have to be really lazy or just sad to get the... Oh, he's putting that on top? I thought he was just going to put...
Smear on both sides there.
So, like, I thought he was just going to take the bacon and the Spam and, like, put, like, you know, take the bacon, place it on, take the Spam, put it on. So I'm thinking, okay, well, that's... I wouldn't do that, but I could understand. It might be okay. I didn't realize he was going to mix it into a coagulated, like, dip and spread it on. Oh.
Okay, so I managed to, like I said, make some bacon here that wasn't too terrible.
Oh, dead. He's also putting the bacon.
Had a bit of a wobbler trying to get it properly cooked, but it's all good. I take the fried spam, stick it on top here like that. Try to give each piece like
Spam tastes like a flavored ham.
But it's all good.
But that's about as best way as I can describe it.
Each bottom bun here, just for a little heat. We got some
Andy Caps
cheddar fries. These are delightful. So I want to stack a couple.
I didn't even realize they were still making those. My God.
Chips for both buns. So nice, add a nice little crunch with them jerky sticks. I may have to watch these so they don't like slide off when I nuke them in the microwave. I'll microwave those two sandwiches for like maybe 2 minutes. Boop, 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 boop. Put it in the microwave, nuke it, and then boom, Bob's your uncle, you got sandwiches. I may have to step off camera and like make sure they don't like, because if you microwave it and that shit gets all melted, it'll fucking jostle around, they gotta restack it, and it's like, yeah, Cobra fam. That buffalo sauce is pretty good. I like this stuff. Well, alright, let's set these in the microwave to get ready for a nuke. So I microwaved the entire plate for like 1:30 in a high-powered microwave. And
I think you need more than that.
To melt from the bottom bun. Tamale, that's hot. So
doesn't the sausage need more to well, maybe not.
They smell fantastic. I'm not gonna lie, this would be the second time of me recording this. Because the first time I recorded me trying these sandwiches, the audio wasn't very loud. Made me feel like a schmuck, but anyways.
Oh. No, speaking of sandwiches, I tried
these are definitely delectable.
That Wendy's Taki chicken sandwich.
Coming off my fingertips.
I mean, I didn't want it. My son did, and I tried a bite or two.
You see the cheese.
Not that bad. I mean, not great. I would never order it myself.
I might have had a little wobbler while making the bacon and this and that, but
the fries were pretty good. The Taki fries at Wendy's are actually pretty good. I've really enjoyed those. Okay, we got a big one up next. Deleted live stream.
Try a new flavor of Monster, I think that just come out. It's called Viking Berry. Not bad. Also, it's a hot one out there with summertime, fellas. This is the soap.
Not a sponsor.
Tactical soap. There's a link for it. Description box below. So I should be getting my Etsy money tomorrow, hopefully as soon as possible. That'll really help out my situation. Yeah. Love me some Nikolai vodka. Let's pour a little bit of that in there. Yeah, shake a little out in there. There we go. Just a little splash in there. All right.
Oh, God. Hold on. Look at that thumbnail. Look at this. Oh. Like, it's brown.
Yeah, shake a little out in there. There we go. Just a little splash.
Like, it literally looks like it's rotting.
This is my job. I do drink combos and drink reviews for YouTube.
This is my job.
I have Asperger's syndrome.
You lying sack
social
of
cues
shit.
are not my strong point. And because I suffer from autism, ADHD, schizophrenia, bipolar depression, ocular defiancy disorder, OCD, etc. Freaking.
I'm pretty sure at least a few of
my
those
brain's a fucking
are
mental
not
mess
real.
anyways.
I mean,
and you know, I've been rejected by every
have
chick I've liked since the 4th grade, and not gonna lie, it sucks. And well, my testimony for tactical soap is it definitely works. Just waiting on Monday to hit tomorrow so I get my Etsy money and get shit taken care of. Ugh. Yeah.
Oh.
Like, ladies, if you want your man to smell irresistible, like so good you can't keep your hands off of him, I'm telling you right now, tactical soap's the way to go. And coupon code King Cobra no longer works. I guess I don't know if people are using it. That's just fine, but I'm sure they'll give you a coupon code. I will say this: if you're a womanizer and you're a ladies' man, and you know how to, and you got game with the ladies, this soap would be dangerous in your possession, if you know what I mean. Hint, hint. Like despite the fact that I've been rejected by every chick I've liked since the 4th grade,
It's amazing how with the 1.5 speed, he sounds so much more normal. Like typically when you speed up someone, it makes it sound goofy or weird. But no, for him, it actually is an improvement.
I refuse to hate women because of it. Because quite frankly, I'm like, that's their loss, you know? It's the truth. Even if I'm going bald, or if my teeth are disgusting, or if I drink too much, or my trolls are assholes, you know. But tomorrow I want to get my Etsy money, and then, like, everything will be just hunky-fucking-dory, dude. Like, if I can name my top 2 guitarists right now, it'd be Tony Iommi, Michelangelo Badio, Randy Rhoads, Jackie Lee, you know. Honestly, if you're in high school, you should focus on saying no to drugs and alcohol and focus on getting good grades. You got your whole life to be a degenerate, alcoholic piece of shit, so it's like, why waste your youth on that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a spirit.
Bartender, I'm out. Fix me another one. Okay.
I had a few too much to drink yesterday.
There we go. Give it a couple squeezes. You heard that.
I was knocking back a few. I was watching AEW.
What's up?
Oh, God.
YouTube. It's your boy, King Cobra. We got the goods.
Wiener Schnitzel?
From hamburger stands. And I love me some hamburger stands. They're cheap and they're delicious. It's a little fast food chain that we have here in town, here in good old Casper, Wyoming. And their food is delicious. One chili cheese dog, all beef, extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. And that's pretty much the sum of this.
How much is this?
Extravaganza. I got one chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand. One chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand with an all beef hot dog, extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon with the chili on point. Yes, this is a chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand with an all-beef hot dog with the chili and the cheese. And we have extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. A beef hot dog.
Oh, my God.
Chili cheese hot dog, beef hot dog, extra shredded cheddar cheese, and grilled onions. So here's our hot dog. We got a chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand, not a sponsor, with a beef hot dog, extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. Okay, Sunday, fun day. Let's grab a bite.
I still wish we could see how much this cost.
Cheese pull.
Usually they'll post the DoorDash thing right around here.
Look at that cheese pull. YouTube, this is a chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand. It's an all-beef hot dog with the chili and the cheese. And we had them add extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. Oh my God, that is good. I'm about to get like $400 from Etsy tomorrow. Allegedly. But we got like a chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand with an all-beef hot dog.
This is like
chili, the cheese. We had them add extra
the double down
cheddar,
loop he was in a couple of years ago.
Choose said hot dog. That was one of the best goddamn chili cheese dogs I've ever tasted in my goddamn natural life. I went all beef on the chili cheese dog with everything on it, but the only thing I had them customize was extra shredded cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. That was one of the best goddamn chili cheese dogs I've ever had in my entire natural life. Hamburger stand, chili cheese dog.
Oh God!
You make the dog an all beef chili cheese dog with extra.
Oh no, he
cheddar
definitely
cheese,
has
grilled
issues.
onions,
I
and
can
bacon.
fully believe
You want
he's
like
got
a little Sunday
autism.
food
He ain't
review?
faking it.
I got you. Hamburger stand is not a standing sponsor.
A standing
Beef hot
sponsor.
dog with the chili and the cheese and the grilled onions and the bacon and extra shredded cheese. You know, hamburger stand's got it covered with the beef hot dog, extra cheddar cheese, grilled onions, and bacon on top of the cheddar and cheese that already comes with it. If you have a hamburger stand in your area and you get yourself a chili cheese dog with a beef hot dog and you add extra shredded cheese, grilled onions, and bacon. I've been like drinking a little hard alcohol, and I wanted a chili cheese dog that was cheap and tasty. A beef chili cheese dog with everything on it. You add extra cheddar chease, grilled onions, and bacon, and you're set.
I wish I
chili
could
cheese
say we
dog
could
I
take
had
bets
from
on the
Hamburger Stand
over/under, but people already
was
know it.
phenomenal. I got an all beef like chili cheese dog, and then I added extra cheddar cheese and bacon and grilled onions. My Cradle of Filth shirt was a little bit dirty, so I had to throw that in the wash. Okay, put in grilled onions, bacon, and extra cheddar cheese on a hamburger.
I'd love to know what the threshold is to when he looks at his shirt and then says,
I was
okay,
planning
I
on
need to
going live
watch
for a
this.
hot minute, but I wanted to make sure I got some food in my stomach before I did it, you know. Oof. And the grilled onions on that chili cheese dog with extra cheese, beef dog, and bacon, and everything that I put on it. So I got me a chili cheese dog from Hamburger Stand, all beef, with extra cheddar cheese and grilled onions and bacon. If you're in the Casper, Wyoming area, check out the chili cheese dog scene because, oh, dude. Grilled onions, bacon, extra cheese, on top of chili and a beef dog for chili dog kind of thing. The chili cheese dog with a beef dog. Then you add grilled onions, extra cheddar cheese, and bacon with the chili. A chili cheese dog with a beef hot dog. Then you load it with grilled onions and bacon, extra cheddar cheese. Thanks for watching my food review.
Ooh. I didn't realize those are separate things.
Yeah! Now we're live. That's
Yeah, he's fucking drunk. Oh, I hate when he does
Anyways,
that.
I hope y'all are having a fantastic Sunday evening because that's exactly what I'm doing. Sipping and drinking. I know earlier I didn't have.
I had too much to drink last night. I woke up with a hangover. I fucking hate that.
Playing the guitar, but I'll get over it. Oh, man.
Oh, God, look at those
Excuse
feet.
me, YouTube. I'm a little bit schnockered, and at the same time,
Oh, you don't say.
I want to fix my guitar playing. And the string snapped. Fantastic. Just fantastic, YouTube. But my strings seem to keep snapping, so like I've only got 4 left on my guitar. It is what
I think
it
you
is.
need all of them,
How many
don't you?
strings do I got left? I got 4 strings left. That's just life. It's all good, YouTube. So now I've only got like 4 strings out of 6. Consider donating to my PayPal, my Cash App. I'll give you a shout out on stream. Okay, now my strings are shredding and popping and as a result, the strings snap, and they're just like, well, too bad, Cobra. One of my favorite sandwich makers said it best. Eat and enjoy life. God bless. Life is short. Life is too short to bitch about broken guitar strings or whiny-ass YouTube trolls. I'm just sitting here like, you know what? I shred a mean guitar. I'll get more strings when I can.
Yeah, I've never played guitar. My daughter actually plays guitar. She started not
particular
too long ago. She plays that and
bass,
bass, actually. Uh-oh.
The dude who films videos for it is awesome balls. If I had a sandwich at this guy's deli, you know what I do? Chicken cutlets as the base.
Yeah.
And like all the cold cuts, you can put on all the meats, all the cold cuts, pesto, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, fucking Oh my god. Fresh pesto, fresh vinaigrette, fresh virgin olive oil, fresh pesto, salt, pepper, mayonnaise. Oh, this guy's got it down to a T, my friends. Fresh chicken cutlets, all the cold cuts, including fresh hot pastrami, salami, all the meats. The fresh pesto, fresh olive oil, fresh vinaigrettes, all the meats, all the cheeses, fresh mozzarella,
all the meats,
all the cold
meats.
cuts, because that's what it'd be. It'd be all the meats they offer with the fresh chicken cutlets, all the cold cut meats they offer, salami, turkey, ham, cheese, whatever, fucking pastrami, all the cold cuts. Time to make a sandwich. I put all the meats on there, all the cheeses, fresh mozz, a little bit of what you call balsamic vinegar glaze, fresh olive oil, fresh pesto, fresh olive oil, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of mayonnaise. You don't even know what I know. It's like when I put down the chicken cutlet, we're going to put this and that on it. I'm just like, oh, talk to me. With like chicken cutlets and all the fucking meats and all the cheeses on top and a little bit of mozz. Fresh prosciutto, fresh mozzarella, fresh pesto, balsamic vinegar glaze, fresh oil, fucking salt, pepper, mayonnaise. All the meats, all the cheeses, fresh mozzarella, fresh prosciutto, fresh, balsamic vinegar glaze, fresh pesto, fresh olive oil. He's like, Marlon, how you doing? I'm like, I'm doing better. Now I got a little bit of drink in my hands. Chicken cutlets.
And in your veins.
Your freshly sliced meats, your prosciutto, your salami, your turkey, all the meats right there on one sandwich with some fresh mozz. All the meats, chicken cutlets, all the slices of deli meat, prosciutto, fresh salami, all of it, fresh fucking pesto.
I wish we had timestamps for this, like what time it was that he would bang all these, because you can't really tell.
All the sliced meats you can offer on a sandwich, the turkey, the provolone, whatever, all the cheeses, fresh mozz. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, a little bit of mayonnaise.
Careful, buddy.
All the meats, all the cheeses, chicken cutlets on the base, all the cold cuts you can have, all the meats, all the cheeses, chicken cutlets, all the cold cuts, all the salami, prosciutto, gabagool, fucking all the meats, all the cheeses. Who the fuck's got time to go on a diet? But I'd want all the meats, including chicken cutlet, with all the cheeses, fresh mozz. What would you call it? I call it the meat marron. Like, hey, you guys, have you had the meat marron? All the meats, chicken cutlets included. What? Fresh balsamic, fresh pesto, fresh vinegar. I call it the marron, the meat mountain. That's what I'd call it. A little bit of gabagool, you know what I'm saying? Chicken cutlets.
Oh, God.
Right, I got you. All the cold cuts, all
Why
the
isn't
meats.
he counting it, though? I liked when he did it before. I'm surprised he didn't do it again.
Some pesto, some olive oil, some balsamic glaze, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Like, I don't got to repeat myself, dude. Maybe all the meats, all the cheeses, balsamic vinegar glaze, prosciutto, Circling back to the dude who was making the Italian sandwiches, dude. This guy would make a sandwich that would make Scooby-Doo and Shaggy blush. Trust and believe. Oh, shit. Yeah, Ozzy, 76 years old and still kicking and still doing music. What the fuck are you doing with your life? Go ahead, I'll wait. Go ahead, big boy. I'll wait. I'll wait. All the meats, fresh mozz, fresh pesto. Olive oil, balsamic vinegar glaze, salt, pepper, mayonnaise. Boom.
How long did he stream for?
All the cheeses, all the
We got like more than half the video left, I think.
Yeah, it's midnight on a Monday.
It's midnight on Monday.
Right? Yeah, watching Black Sabbath perform on stage one last time, even though I wasn't there personally. Like, there he is. There's the man himself, Ozzy Osbourne, with his handsome green eyes. But like, Ozzy Osbourne's got the handsomest green eyes. I wish my hair were black and I wish my eyes were green, but beggars can't be choosers. Shit, as soon as Ozzy Osbourne's Parkinson's gets a little bit better, he'll be back out on stage. You just
no,
wait
he
and
won't.
See,
What are you, nuts?
Even though he's stuck in a chair.
He should have been done like a decade ago.
I personally look at it as he's on a throne beneath his subjects. Fresh balsamic vinegar glaze, fresh pesto, fresh virgin olive oil, salt, pepper, mayonnaise, all the cheeses, all the meats, chicken cutlets on one sub. A little bit of arugula. I didn't get to see the final Black Sabbath concert live, but there are plenty of people who filmed videos and covered the event, so Oh shit. That pipe tobacco's a little harsh. Excuse me. Holy shit. Now, my smoker lungs be like. Oh shit.
I swear, my grandfather had emphysema, and he didn't sound that bad when he coughed. Okay, I
Try
kind
not
of
to
miss
cough,
him.
but oh fuck. I love smoking a pipe.
God, how old would he be if he was still alive? He'd be at least in his late 80s.
Excuse me.
Actually,
Pipe
more than be in his
smoking.
90s.
Pipe smoking is delicious. Right now, my computer room stinks of pipe tobacco.
Oh, I bet.
Excuse me.
And that.
Excuse me. Fresh pesto.
Oh,
balsamic vinegar
no.
glaze, olive oil, mayonnaise, salt, pepper, fucking all the cheeses, all the meats, chicken cutlets, all the
Is
cold
he
cuts.
streaming with chat
Authentic
off?
Italian blah blah sandwich deli. There we go. It'd be like chicken cutlets, all the fucking cold cuts, prosciutto, turkey, etc. All the meats, all the cheese, fresh mozzarella, pesto. Now I'm fucking hungry. I had 2 of those chili cheese dogs that I food hacked earlier. Maybe you saw the recipe I did earlier where I'm like, okay, I want to put bacon and grilled onions and all that. You saw the chili cheese dog I did, food hack, etc. You saw that. Is that life is too fucking short to be like calorie conscious, to sit there and like worry about like, oh, this is going to go to my thighs or my cardiologist is going to hate me. I'm like, fuck you and quit worrying about it.
Look at yourself, buddy.
Excuse me. 1 second.
Oh. Yeah.
There we go.
1 sec. Bro.
Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah, I did. I mixed it just perfectly.
No, you didn't.
You
lying sack of shit!
Pie high hats. You see this? A tip of the hats. Because your sandwiches look to die for, dude. Like, oh my god. Like I said, all the meats, all the cheeses, fresh mozz, fresh pesto, balsamic vinegar glaze, olive oil, salt, pepper, and mayonnaise. My YouTube trolls want to spend their short, miserable lives harassing Cobra because they're jealous of my success. And I'm like, I'd rather spend my life promoting restaurants and like YouTubers and singers that got it going on. A little bit of arugula, some of the peppers, all the meats, all the cheeses.
Yeah, welcome, Rowdy.
A little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of mayonnaise, a little bit of balsamic glaze, and some olive oil. Percent, When I win the lottery and build my clock tower dream house, and I build my Model T C cab rat rod hearse.
Do you think yet he realizes you need to buy tickets to enter a lottery?
Like, okay, this is a C cab review,
I think like he honestly thinks that just one day he'll get like a letter saying like, hey, you won the lottery.
Onions for veggies and extra cheese. When Cobra's had a little bit to drink and he's just doing his thing and like, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling obnoxious. I'm starting to feel a little bit obnoxious. Hold up. Balsamic vinegar, everything, the roasted peppers, the meats, the prosciutto. I'll say it again, social media, eat your heart out because this man makes a damn good looking sandwich. I was plugging this guy from the whole time on my streams. And I'm like, if this dude gets harassment because of my YouTube trolls, I apologize. You have no idea how much I miss Walt. Ellen wouldn't have to worry about me when she shows up to her mother's house. They're like, oh, Josh isn't here. Okay, well, fucking A, Like, there's nothing wrong with what I'm doing. Just keep checking up on Angie. And it's like, you know what? If you want to hate on this guy for making his sandwiches, you can go fuck yourself. Like, thank you to my haters. You're obviously my biggest fans. Otherwise, you wouldn't go out of your way to harass people I care about because you can't fucking go up here and talk to chicks out of your league. You got to sit here and harass Cobra because that's more entertaining. And, like, what do you expect to gang out of it? Like, that's a good looking sandwich. That's a big ass fucking sandwich, dude. Fucking A, right?
Oh God, 2 a.m.
Excuse me. I'm like, dude, people are like, what you been watching on YouTube, Cobra? And I'm like, you don't even know. I do fucking hate Sonics. I hate Sonics more than I love Ozzy Osbourne, to be honest with you. He's a disgusting piece of shit. I'm a little bit drunk, so.
Oh, you think?
3 days grace, never too late.
Boring. Boring.
Guess he passed out.
Can't quit until you try. Can't quit. Dear brother. Yeah.
He's more than a little drunk. Yeah, no kidding.
The assholes. They well appreciate. Like, oh, this.
Bro. Careful.
Legends never die. Hail Ozzy. Cobra Graham.
Fuck me. I need a coffee, man. I'm fucking beat. I slept like shit last night.
This fucking Cobra King is fucking sweet. I'm not trying to be a dick about it, but
Too late.
the sleeve. You know, this is a Cobra King. My YouTube fans are like 100% on point. Like, yeah, this blade is pretty fucking sweet, dude. But okay, we've.
I was just about to say I was going to step away, make a coffee, and leave this playing, but then I realized that's like the laziest way of doing content.
Hey, Cobra, I dig your style. Fucking keep doing your thing, you know. And like, this Cobra can was made because of that, you know. The fact that my YouTube fans found a way to turn this Cobra King into like a custom made, you know what I'm saying? Custom made.
No, I have no idea what you're saying.
They're like, hey, check out what Cobra did. Hear that? That's the sound of a fucking solid cane being fucking, you know, solid, like.
Oh God, 3 a.m.
Fuck sickos. King Cobra. Like, Cobra, keep doing your thing. Keep kicking ass. I'm like, damn straight. As far as Cobra Kings goes, this is pretty freaking sweet. I don't care if it rattles when I'm like, well, this is what it sounds like personally. This and that, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck that shit. This is the kind of Cobra King that I would use regardless of mobility, this and that. And people like, oh, you're autistic? Yes, I love Cobras. I like Ozzy Osbourne's the fucking greatest musician alive, you know. Tactical soap deodorant, you know. And like, that's the deodorant I'm currently using. And it smells just as good as the soap that is representing. I'm over here like, long live Ozzy and fucking rock and roll never dies. Shing! That's the sound. That's the sound.
We haven't had a good, long, crazy ramble. Oh, God.
You know.
We haven't a good rambling live stream like this in a while.
You heard the sound. Shing! That's the sound. Like, hey, Cobra, legends never die. And I'm like, damn fucking straight. Like, you know what? Ozzy Osbourne hates my guts. I'm cool with it. Like, oh my God, you were trying way too hard to be the next me, and it's super annoying. Oh, shit. The YouTube fans are like, okay, Jafar's your favorite Disney villain. Well, here's a fucking Cobra King. Like, there are a lot of musicians more qualified than myself. And I acknowledge that because I'm not too stubborn. You know, my favorite color when I was a kid was pink.
What? 4?
What?
Oh. Is he gonna pour himself another drink?
My favorite color as a kid was pink when I was a kid. Like, I had a pink bathroom. You know?
What?
When me and my dad were batching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was kind of my bathroom back in Miles City, you know? Like, he didn't bother changing the bathroom because he's like, you know what? My autistic son loves the color pink. Growing up as a kid, I had a pink bathroom in my dad's fucking house. And like growing up as a kid, pink was my favorite color. So when I see, you know, oh, that's the one. That's the one. This thing makes a great back scratcher. Hold up.
Our royal thing is meant to be used like that.
There we go. Well,
at least he's not using the pipe.
You hear that? Yeah, that sound. That's the sound of the sword being attached to the cobra head. It's the weekend. I've been drinking, and speaking of drinking,
oh no, he's gonna
in honor of the Black Sabbath final show.
Bro.
The pshing! You hear the sound. That's the sound of fucking rock and roll right there. Pshing! You hear that? You're like, pshing! You're like, whoa. Like, yes, I will admit it. I'm Ozzy Osbourne's biggest fan. But it's not a competition, you know. Straight the fuck up. Like, yeah, I can sing like the Beatles and shred guitar. Whoa.
I can sing like the Beatles.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
All these assholes who are like, I'm Ozzy Osbourne's biggest fan. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck you. You can't compete with Sharon or his grandkids. So fuck you and fuck sickos. I'm a little tipsy on fucking my drink combo, so don't mind
little?
Me. Like fucking Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids are more precious than life than itself. And I wouldn't touch them even if they were 18. Thank you. You heard that live. I fucking hate sickos. Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids.
What you just said
are like little brothers
one of the
and
most
sisters.
Insanely idiotic things
I'm sick and tired of all the sicko fucking bullshit that people accuse me of. And I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck's wrong with you fucking assholes? Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids are like little brothers and sisters to me, dude. The fuck's wrong with you, piece of shits?
Could you even pick him out of a lineup?
Like, Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids are the most precious thing on the planet.
Oh,
Cobra hates sickos, and it's not about being Ozzy Osbourne's biggest fan. It's about doing right by the human race. Oh my god. What a piece of shit Cobra is. I would never touch Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids.
Oh my god.
I'm like, no, by the time that all of them have that happening, I'm going to be old as shit. I'm like, no, thank you. Y'all are like little brothers and sisters to me. I'm like, keep doing your thing. What? Did I say that loud? The kids are more precious than rock and roll. And it has nothing to do with anyone, particularly his grandkids. That's just
I'm talking about grandkids.
The kids are more precious
Dude,
than rock
just
and roll.
shut up.
Like Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids, in my personal opinion, are more precious than he is.
5 a.m. Wait, what time did we start? He went live at 11. He's been on for 6 hours.
Oh, that drink
Could you imagine just being in one place and just sitting and drinking and rambling in front of the camera? That is insane.
Got me drooling on myself. 1 second.
That fucking cheap vodka.
There we go. I'm like, you know what? If it drools on itself, then that's fine. I would sacrifice this Cobra King to keep Ozzy and his family safe. I seriously don't want any drama, man. Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids are like little brothers and sisters to me. So when they're doing their own thing, I'm like, aren't you adorable? You know, like,
oh,
it gives me a sense of pride. It's like, okay, if you want to do stuff, that's none of my business. That's fine. I don't care. As long as you're safe, as long as you're bloody safe and taken care of, then I don't care. You better respect me, otherwise shit's gonna go down.
Oh,
It's
really?
like I'm very protective of Ozzy Osbourne's grandkids. Just like I'm
Why?
protective of LN9s and like
Ugh.
NG9s. Oh, I said it. Oops. Watch your mouth, Cobra. Even if she wants nothing to do with me. That's kind of
Well, I
beside
can
the point.
guarantee she wants
Because the
nothing to
way I
do with
look
you.
at it, it's the principle of the matter. So I said it. Like, you know what? I don't give a damn if Walt's daughter wants anything to do with me. You know, I'm not going to try anything. It's like acknowledging that Kelly Osbourne's hot. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to try anything. Everybody wants to accuse Cobra of being some creepy stalker or like psycho-obsessed fan. I'm just sitting here like, I don't want any trouble with anyone. But I'll acknowledge the uncomfortable, you know.
You're comfortable with
I'm
what?
not going to try anything with Ellen. You know, yeah, I said what I said. I'm not a creep. I actually
Yes, you
care
are.
about women's rights. Even
lying
if
sack of
nobody
shit!
gives a fuck about men's
Lying
rights.
sack of shit!
I don't care if Kelly Osbourne knows who I am. I just want nothing but the best for her and her baby daddy Sid. I don't want any trouble with Ozzy Osbourne. I hope his career fucking kicks ass.
It's over, isn't it?
I don't give a damn. Oh, shit. I don't give a damn. He was there at 18. I'm like, nope, I don't want nothing to do with that. I'm good. Sitting there like, I don't want nothing to do with your grandkids. I love Ozzy, but there's a line you don't cross. You know, his grandkids, I keep them safe. And I care about them more than I care about Ozzy.
This is so
Ozzy.
fucking creepy.
And you want to
Seriously.
go a fucking bitch trick because I got hiccups. Like, can I do this thing? Like, no, you will fucking hiccup. So
Those sound painful.
I tell you with Jack Wax, believe.
Is there any feeling worse
Fucking
than like
ridiculous.
bad drunken hiccups?
Fuck off. For fuck's sake. It's steam to blow off. Well, that's just too damn bad. Fuck you, Josh. The fucking hiccups, dude. See, it won't stop letting me hiccup. And I hate that. Stupid fucking hiccups. Stop! I got the hiccups and it won't stop.
Aw. Wait, so what would have happened if he didn't get the hiccups? Would he have kept streaming until he passed out? I can't believe that's how it ended. That's crazy. Okay, well, before we move on to the DSP stuff with him apparently trying to set up the tractor licenses or something, I haven't seen it yet or delved too much into it, but we'll be checking that up next. Checking that off, excuse me. Checking that out next, but I gotta just take a quick break. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, this will be the last video. Wait, wants to dox detractors and make them pay hints. Yells at viewers to get a job. Wait, I thought that was... May not be able to watch. Well, we'll see. Let's just get started.
Well, let me tell you something, brother. Snort, snort, snort. Tell you, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, it's been a while, hasn't it? Some things have happened that I think we need to discuss. It's interesting what happens when the king is not around, isn't it?
Ugh.
Honestly, I don't know. I've been so busy, I have no idea what's been going on. But I'm back. So, fasten your seatbelts. Return your tray tables to their upright positions, because we're ready for takeoff. It's time for the Level 1 podcast. Welcome to the show. The first show in over a freaking week. And that's like unprecedented around here, right? Like usually I'm here, if I'm going to have a couple days off, you know, it's not that big of a deal and we work it into the schedule. But as everyone knows, I'm sure, things didn't go that way this last week. All right. And to be quite frank with you, all right, this was no party. This was no, how can I say, vacation. As much as I wish that I could have come back today and said, hey, everyone, guess what? Great stuff. I finally took an amazing honeymoon or whatever. Sadly, that's not the case. As they say, sometimes things creep up on you. You know, kind of like out of nowhere, they sneak up on you and they, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you're at the mall and a weirdo, no-life detractor starts filming you with their camera, or like you're at the gas station just trying to like fill up your gas and some weirdo is like creeping around the pump trying to take a picture of you. Maybe you've never experienced that, but I have.
I seriously doubt that.
They creeped up so hard, I got bit in the butt. And I had to deal with some personal stuff this last week, all right? And as much as I would have loved to be here with all of you, because I would have, sometimes you just got to take time away, which is what I had to do. It wasn't planned, it wasn't scheduled, and I had absolutely no idea how long it was going to take. So it wasn't even like I could say something in the middle of the week and be like, okay, I'll be back by so-and-so or whatever. It wasn't like that at all. So because of that, it was up in the air. And I had people contacting me from all over the internet. I'll tell you that, like people who are longtime fans, people who are actually detractors, people who I've had some association with, who I've worked with, reaching out and saying, hey, you know, just hope everything's well or whatever. And I do appreciate that, but I want everyone to understand the reason that I really didn't respond to anyone is because I was in the thick of shit. And I had...
Yeah, but you still had time to log into WWE Champions and delete comments. So, although to be fair, people have said it might have been his mods that were going and doing it, but...
to deal with the shit when I was in it, you know? So...
But I don't see him giving that type of control to people because he's been burned so many times when he's given other people admin rights. Like, didn't his forums get locked out because he didn't pay the guy and he said, fuck you, and locked everyone out?
I'm out of the shit, at least for now. And I'm back. Today is Saturday, the 12th of July, 2025. This is the Level 1 podcast. We're back, and I am here for the foreseeable future. A full week of streams, starting today, going through all the way Friday. Now, the thing is, all right, quite frankly, I don't know what to do this week. And you might say, well, what do you mean by that? I just don't know what to do. We ended, if you don't even remember, I don't blame you, it's over a week ago, with a marathon. My July 4th Indivestance Day marathon. And what a marathon it was. I feel like we should recap it just a little bit here, because quite a lot went down. Number one, I drank a lot. Number two, you supported a lot. It's not very interesting at all. I feel like Taco Bell is played out. They don't really have much new right now. However, I already know what we're going to be doing for the next episode. Are you ready for this? I hope you're ready for this.
Like, I just want to hear him rant about the detractors and, like, the whole licenses thing. I could not give two flying fucks about this stuff. And also, I'm on a little bit of a time schedule, so...
Prepare your butts, ladies and gentlemen. And you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you. All right, figure this out. All right? Because I don't know what I'm doing this week, quite frankly. I have no idea what we're doing. All right? Let's go. What's going on over on Kick? Spike Vincent's there. What's going on, man?
Well, I mean, he's not wrong, Rowdy. I mean, people clearly were losing their minds.
We got a bunch of thumbs down. Already people are complaining. I've been back for 12 minutes. 12 minutes, and people are already complaining on Kick. How about this? How about you kiss my fucking ass and stop being whiny bitches like you are and just sit back and shut the fuck up because you're on my stream, bitches, and I'm back, and I'm in large, and I'm in charge, and you can fucking deal with it. You can shut those thumbs down, and you can go like this, right up your fucking rectum. That's how much I care about you. All right.
Yeah, he's definitely drinking. That's the other thing, too, I want to point out. The fucking sunglasses, he is fucked up. Like, the only person who I saw did that, and the first thing I thought of was Arnie Lang on the Howard Stern show. He would start coming in wearing sunglasses, and you know why he was? Because he was high on heroin, and he didn't want anyone to know. I'm not saying he's doing heroin, not that, but he's clearly hiding something. He's not doing it to be cool. He's doing it to hide.
Very nice. All right, so shall we begin? What's up, Dixie Rex? How you doing? Battle Duck, how you doing? What's going on, everybody? Tron Gates Legacy, how are you? Welcome, everybody. Welcome back to the streams. We got contributions rolling in. I'm going to shout them out in a sec. I appreciate you all. Thank you so very much. And just so you know, no, I don't have a double black eye or anything like that. Absolutely not. I'm just wearing sunglasses to look cool today because it makes me look cool, right? I don't have to wear
really
them.
doesn't.
I'll take them off at some point. We'll see.
Makes you look like
By the way, don't
tar.
worry. I have much more to say about me being away. It's just let's do it slowly. It's like they say, you don't just dive into the lake. You dip your toe in to get yourself adjusted to the temperature, right? Before you jump in and you freeze your ass off, you got to see what the climate's like. So we're going to talk about my time off. Don't worry about it. Stick around. Don't go anywhere. If I give you everything you want up front, then you're going to leave. So I got to tease you. I got to tantalize you. I can't just give you all the goods up front. You understand? You got to wait. We got to talk about super chicks and shit. You know, it's more important.
I mean, he's not wrong. You should string them along.
Okay. Ralph did a $5 super chat. He's been gone over a week, and we get no story resolution.
Right, exactly, JDX. Like, that's an awful analogy that I made. Yeah, they always tell you, no, don't tip your toe in and go in slowly. Like, you're supposed to go all in.
That's right. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. You don't know what happened. Fuck you. Thank you for your $33. You get no ending. Oh, shame on you.
He is fucking insufferable.
I'm going to be very clear with all of you. I've been busy. I have done absolutely nothing. I've been so busy with this crap that I've been dealing with that I walked in here last night. What time was it that I posted up? Like 8 p.m. That was the first time I've had a chance to do anything in this room since the marathon. Like, no exaggeration. I walked in, I was like, crap, okay, how do I do this now? I still had bins on the floor that I hadn't put in the closet. I still had shit that was like, not in the right spots because
exactly,
of the marathon.
Demeter, welcome.
Hey now.
So,
hey now.
yeah, I wasn't sitting around. I didn't upgrade my crown. It's the exact same crown. Everything's the same. I've been busy with real life shit, okay? Parasolo with a 50-sec super chat. He says 50 secs or $5. Welcome back, King. Thanks. I was about to do the currency conversion, and he saved me the hassle. Thank you very much, Parasolo. Thank you so much for the support. And yes, it's good to be back, quite frankly. To be honest, like I told you, it was not a vacation. I wish it would have been great if I came back. I was like fully tanned, and I'm like, smoking a cigar. Oh yes, I'm back, everyone. I don't know why I have an accent now, but I'm back from the Bahamas, and no, that's not what it was at all. I wish, but no. Okay, I received a $5 tip. Glad to see you're back home and healthy. Keep this anonymous, please. Okay, I will. No, actually, the person gave me their name. I'm not going to read their name. It's good to be back home on stream, man. It is. It really is because, like I said, it's been a very, very stressful time for me, and like I said, a lot of the times, coming here and just chilling with you guys, having a conversation, playing a fun game,
having a conversation.
it's a very relaxing thing. And like I said, don't worry, because I know many of you are you want to talk. We're going to talk. Don't worry about it. We're going to chat. Don't think that, now, Phil's not going to say a word. Basically, I have a few things to say about the state of things. All right, I do. To be honest, I'm actually just getting all caught up with it, because here's a funny part. I'll tell you guys this up front. Like, literally, like I said, I've been not paying any attention to anything on the internet, anything with the business, nothing. I've been busy with personal stuff.
You lying sack of shit!
I come back yesterday into this room, and I'm trying to just like briefly get caught up. I've got a million messages. I got people telling me this happened, that happened, this person said this, that person said it. Did you know? People were trying to figure out if I was around because they were saying they saw that comments were getting moderated on DSP Gaming. Well, Phil is such a, if he's really having a bad time in life, why is he moderating his comments on the channel? I'm not. I have moderators who moderate. That's why they're called moderators, because they have moderation powers. So a few of them were in my comments this week, and they were saying, yeah, they were really heinous stuff in there, so we're taking care of that for you while you're gone. That's much appreciated. They're like, but I haven't seen any of it. All I know is I'm hearing things through the grapevine about like what happened and stuff while I was gone. I'm like, well, it's no surprise that kind of stuff would happen, but I don't really know the truth of any of it because I'm not I haven't watched a single video. I haven't read any posts. I'm coming back into this cold only via here.
Bull fucking shit. Bro, if you were doing that on your wedding, your honeymoon, whatever we want to call it, you were fucking doing it here.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Say. Probably you guys today will inform me on this podcast of what's been going on since I've been gone, because I don't know. Feel free to do so if you want me to get a laugh out of it or whatever, because I have no clue what's happening. Okay, here we go.
Excuse me.
Here we go. I got a $2 tip. Here's the first I've heard of any of this. Thoughts on Doody sending people to snap pictures of your porch and various packages. The man is 50. He's on vacation. He spent the entire week obsessing over you while ignoring his family. Insane. I believe that latter half. The first half is not true. No one was here snapping pictures of my porch. That did not happen. So don't believe everything you're told. This is just fucking nonsense. That never happened at all. But the second half I would believe. But here's the thing. I wasn't here. We've been talking about this for a
welcome,
while.
King.
This entire vortex around me is just that,
Been a while.
around me and dependent upon me. And from to what I'm being told and from what I'm understanding. All right. This week, because I was not here streaming and making content for them to steal, lie about, and regurgitate is toxic, they literally had nothing to do. And they were losing their fucking minds. Like, they were completely stir crazy. They didn't know what to say, they had no original content. So they had to, like, really go out on a limb in order to try to find things to talk about. And essentially, their viewership was monstrously down. Some of them actually gave up and stopped making content for the time being. Like, they just had nothing to do because I was not here. And that's the point I've been making. That, in a court of law, is the evidence you need to prove that someone is a thief and breaking the law. Because you
What? Wait.
understand that if they actually had content of their own, then they would have kept making it. But they didn't. They waited for me to come back to start stealing again. So in a court of law, I now have an actual week on record where their views are recorded, their content uploads, behavior is recorded. I have everything I need. I'm good.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
I mean, Phil has said some stupid shit, but that is, you know, we're on another level now. We're breaking the box here. Another gin sip.
Anyway, let's go. Did I add the $2? I don't think I added the $2, did I? Oh, and I will say one more thing before we move forward. As of today, officially, there are parties involved documenting all of that. Who's doing what, how often they're doing it, how much they're doing it, when they're doing it, what they're actually doing. Like, are you actually rebroadcasting me fully? Are you just clipping and editing and doing transformative work? All of that is being documented as of today, formally.
Oh, really?
I'm going to have everything I need in the future. So if you're out there and you think you've had the gravy train all this time, and, oh, it's all been free and clear, as of today, I'm giving you official notice publicly. I'm sure this will be clipped. Everything is now being documented for the future. So I hope that if you're someone who actually steals my content illegally and benefits from it financially, that you have, like, a backup. Because pretty soon, everything you're doing is going to either come to an end or be mine, and I'm going to own it. Okay? If you pay for your house right now, your mortgage, with money that you make because you steal my content every day, well, pretty soon, you're not going to have that money anymore. And in fact, all the money that you've made is going to be mine. You understand?
Oh,
so,
really?
I'm just saying, now might be a good time to, like, go get a job and get some job applications out there. Maybe go, sing some fries, or maybe Uber driver or something, something like
You're one to fucking talk, buddy.
like that. Now might be the time to dip your toe into the lake of something else, because the days of milk and honey for you are coming to an end. Everything is now being recorded, and you've gotten fair notice now, just so you know. So anyone else from this moment on who continues to do that behavior, that illegal behavior, you already knew that this was happening. You have no one to blame but yourself. I've given you fair public notice. Fair enough? Okay. NVL Roy with a $2 super chat. Glad to see that you're okay. You had us worry. I do apologize to anyone who I might have worried, but you have to understand something. As you know, I have this vortex of literal losers around me. They feed off of me. They need me to be relevant. And therefore, I had to not say anything during the time that I was going to be away for protection, for personal reasons. You know what I mean? Like, if I just started talking publicly about this hard stuff I'm going through, immediately you would have these people trying to interfere with it. And it's sad. But already they've tried to interfere with my bankruptcy hearing 5 years ago, which is completely illegal. They've completely impersonated other people and tried to do identity theft and have successfully stolen my identity on multiple occasions.
Which is it, Phil? I've heard both sides. The bank leaks weren't real. No, they were real. No, they weren't. Pick one, please. I mean, we all know what the correct answer is, but, like, still.
Actually got employed at Comcast and reset my modem and changed my modem settings. I mean, that's only a few of the insane things they've done. Can you imagine the links they would go to so that they can say that they have some kind of an effect on my life? And quite frankly, this week I just didn't fucking need it. So I did it the way that I did it on purpose, and it worked absolutely flawlessly. There was absolutely no interference whatsoever in my personal life this week, thankfully, and that's a good thing, okay? If anyone does want to actually live rebroadcast me and does not want to actually suffer legal ramifications down the line, because if you don't get permission from me, you will, you can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we can work out a licensing fee where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place Because if you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me now and work something out. Okay? If you don't, I'm going to sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line. I'm going to own everything that you own. Okay.
Right, yeah. Like, yeah, bro, I'll start rebroadcasting you. Sue me. See what happens. You know what's going to happen? Your lawyer is going to make some money. And that's it. You're not getting dick. You're not getting anything. Oh, because you know what? Oh, actually, you know what? Sue me. And then guess what? Discovery is a thing. And we open that up in the courts. And everyone gets to see that. Because you have to prove damages. It's going to be a really hard time proving damages when if we look over year, you've been making more money since people have been restreaming you.
Super chat from Stuart, who says, remember to demand all of their play buttons. Oh, indeed. All of their views are from me. Not only do I own all of the income they've ever made stealing my content, I also own all of their views. So their play buttons are mine as well. I'll be sure to demand that in the settlement. Okay. For the record, if we hit 60 goals on this stream, I'll order Super Chicks right now. Seriously. If we hit the 60 goals on this stream, I'll just order it immediately. We'll have it right after the GTA gameplay. And I'm down for that. I want to try some Super Chicks. All right, so let's do it. We're a mere $18 away from hitting our second goal of the stream, which means we would be ready to have the conversation. All right? So here's the deal. This last week I wasn't here. It was not planned. There was no vacation. All right? This was something that came out of left field and I had to handle. And as you know, well, you may not know this. As you get older, more and more things start to happen that you can't control. And you just got to learn to adjust. Okay, you have to. And a lot of—
I swear to Christ, he literally sounds like what a child thinks an adult is supposed to sound like. He doesn't sound like an adult. He sounds like a child trying to explain to other children how adults act. I mean, am I wrong here?
Things are going to happen as you get older that you don't want to have to deal with or handle. But you're going to have to. All right? I mean, you could just stick your head in the ground like an ostrich and pretend like the world doesn't exist, but eventually it's going to come back anyway to bite you, right? And it is what it is. So basically, this last week was no picnic for me at all. It was probably one of the darkest, most emotionally wrenching times of my life. Okay? I had absolutely zero enjoyment. And, that's that. Now, I'm well aware that so many people on the internet stalk me. And again, because the only reason they have content is because they steal mine. If I'm not here, they go crazy trying to stalk me and figure out what I've been up to and where I am and all of that. I am pleased to say, very pleased to say, they have absolutely no clue what I've been doing. Zero.
No, we have at least some clues. Okay, buddy.
I had to learn from so many different things of my past that have happened, right? Things where I never fathomed that these idiots would get information or you know what I'm saying, or pry into my personal stuff. They were not able to do so this time. For the first time probably ever, right? That's amazing. Did I ever think that because I went through a bankruptcy that this was going to result in me having years of harassment, identity theft, money stolen, bank accounts, being accessed from unauthorized parties, all kinds of shit? Of course I didn't. Of course I never thought that would happen, but it did, right? So learning, from all of that, I 100% kept my lips zipped, and it worked.
Yeah, except to Kino Casino. You fucking told them. Well, in the past. And look, to be fair, maybe it was something completely different, but I mean, we don't have any proof that it's anything else, although we could argue we have much proof of that.
All right, so I hope that you guys understand. I want you to understand something. I appreciate every one of you, whether you're a viewer, whether you're someone who actually contributes.
But also, would it not make sense, since the thing is done, why not say what it was? I understand not doing it in advance or during it if you're living in fear and all that shit. But now that it's over and you're back home and you're safe, why not just say what it is? And hell, if you go and you say, like, hey, my mom is sick and I was going and, visiting her in her time of need, you'd probably get a ton of sympathy support. But the problem is this is Phil. He is so willing to bite his nose off to spite his face, because he doesn't want it to come out that the DM leaks, the things that he released, that those were true. The thing that he said about his mom being sick and having to suddenly go and leave.
Above and beyond that, whether you're one of my moderating staff, whoever you are out there, if you like my content and you watch it, I really appreciate you. I do. You're the reason why I get to do what I love for a living. If they knew that I was going to be streaming this week, they would have been fucking with me nonstop, right? They would have tried a million different stupid things. And not to say that they didn't. There were a few things that were attempted, but because I kept my lips zipped, they were completely unsuccessful. All right? So, the thing is, you might say, well, are you going to tell us everything that happened this week? No, I'm not. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's my life, and I have a right to privacy. I have a right to have a private life. But just because I share a public face to you every day on a stream where I make content and we play games and we hang out, does not mean that I also owe you an explanation for everything else that goes on in my private life. I can wholeheartedly tell you that what I've been dealing with over the last week has nothing to do with this stream, has nothing to do with my content, has nothing to do with this business, has nothing to do with our interactions, nothing, zero. Therefore, I don't have to tell you anything, nor should I be expected to, nor should there be a demand for that. I have a right to have my own life, all right? And I hope that many of you will understand that. If you don't, I'm going to be honest with you, I hope that you seek counseling soon. Because if you actually think that because someone on the internet streams, that they owe you full transparency of everything that they ever have done, you are actually mentally deficient from being a normal human, and you need to go speak to a professional for help right now. And I'm speaking directly to my detractors right now. You're all mentally fucking deficient, and you do need to seek help because, number one, you're breaking the law, and number two, you're ruining your life and the lives of everyone around you with your actions. You're sick. You're toxic people. And I know that you would have probably tried to hurt me and or everyone around me if I had given any information out at all about what I've been up to this last week. It's that simple, all right? So I'm very happy that I did it the way that I did. I'm very happy that it's handled that way, and now I'm coming back and we're moving on positively. We're getting back to where we were, okay? Because the thing is, these idiots also, let's say, for example, I decided to tell you some information about what I've been up to. You know what would happen immediately? Oh, he's looking for a sob story so that people will come and support him because of this. What? He is a horrible person because he's using this as ammo to try to raise money. No, I'm not. Not at all. I'm not going to tell you a single thing about what happened because it has nothing to do with this at all. You know, you're coming here, you're hanging out with me, you're enjoying the content, support it by all means. And that's what people have been doing. That's what's actually
everyone around me.
Yeah, unlike previous, where, you know, there was a few months there where I was getting tons of support because I was associated with another group. Well, I'm not associated with that group anymore, but I'm still making the same amount. And that's driving people nuts. They can't take that because, wait a minute, he's earning a good living on his own merits, but we were always of the impression, our narrative was always that he couldn't do that. So how is it possible, right? Because people actually like the content, because people like me. Unlike you, because when I was gone, your content was dead. No one cared about you when I was gone because they're not watching for you. They're watching for me. Don't you get it, Leech? Don't you get it, Parasite? I'm the content. That's why I'm entitled to everything you get out of it. And I will have it someday.
Yeah, sure. Keep waiting for that day, buddy.
So,
and look, I mean,
I'm sorry.
Not even that the shit affects me, because you could not pay me to restream Phil. I'm not even talking about this shit. Just like I couldn't put myself through that mental anguish. There's a reason why I don't watch him normally anymore. So this doesn't affect me. I just like pointing out how stupid he is, even though it doesn't really affect me directly.
That I can't come back on this stream and just unload on you guys and be like, here's what's been going on and blah, blah, blah. I can't. Because immediately, number one, it would be, see, Phil's looking for sympathy. And number two, it would be, oh, so now let's do everything we possibly can to ruin his life and everyone else's life and everything around us. Right? It would. That's how they are. They're mentally ill people. These are not normal thinking people. They're broken in the head. I would go as far to say they're all of the like mind, and they reached out to each other and found themselves on the internet because they're so broken. They had to find other people that were broken to feel normal. And they've actually created this community of mentally deficient, ill people. That's not good at all, because that's how cults begin. Do you understand? How do you think people drink the Kool-Aid, how that started? Because they were all fucking nuts.
You're talking about starting a cult,
and that's how these people operate now. They do it anonymously on the internet. It's dangerous shit. So that's why I literally can't tell you a word about any of what really has gone down, because undoubtedly harassment would begin on all fronts. And so therefore, you're never going to know what I was doing. All of the guesses have been wrong completely, which I'm happy about. Trust me, because I was nervous this week with not saying a word and keeping my mouth shut that possibly there was going to be harassment or someone would figure out something. Luckily, nobody did, thankfully, thank God. And it's all over now, and now we can try to get back to normalcy, which I think we're going to be fine. We're in the midst of a very awesome, busy gaming summer, correct? And because of that, we're going to have so much to do together. We're enjoying chill streams. We're enjoying challenging streams. No matter what we're doing, it's good variety of content that's all working. And we're having a great time enjoying each other's company. The goals are working, right? Everything's working. So I'm having a great time. I know that you guys are. People who are obsessed and think they are crazily demanding of things. You're entitled to nothing. You get what I give you, and you like it, or you leave. That's it. That's not an unreasonable demand. Any normal person would say that makes sense. But if you can't get that in your head, if your head doesn't click and say, okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm entitled. Goodbye. I don't want you here. You're not entitled. You need to move on and get some help. Maybe there's other creators who like that kind of behavior. Not me. I have things to do and a life to live.
Like what?
And I have the right to having that life separate from all of you being weirdos and acting like this. Okay? So, by the way, I don't have that clip anymore. Parasolos play the Michael Jordan clip. I don't have it anymore because I didn't use it for so long that I removed it here.
What Michael Jordan clip? What was he talking about?
There was a time back in the day when I shared everything. There was a time when if something like this had happened, I would have come out and 100% shared it all with my viewer base because I felt like it was safe. I felt like that was okay. Like no one was going to care. No one was going to mess with me or my life or harass me or anyone involved. You know, it would be fine. Right?
Well, also, people actually liked you.
But one big problem happened.
Oh,
right?
okay.
Here's what happened.
You blew it!
And what I mean when I say that
You blew it!
is that back when I used to be transparent about everything, people used it in very malicious ways. You know, they used stuff that you would think would be just commonplace information, and they used it to try to harass, to try to mess with me, and not just me, but the people around me, my friends, and my family, all of that. And because of that, because you had power and you misused it, you will no longer have that power. I've taken that away from you now. So now you just sit there and you'll know what I tell you, and you won't know anything further, and you'll like it. And there's nothing you can do about it. Sorry. At one point, I would have been more transparent, but you just don't deserve it with the behaviors that certain people have had on the internet. You don't deserve that level of transparency any further. You can't be trusted with it. That's the truth is you just can't be trusted with it, right? If I could trust people with information, I would give you some. But
it's the
I can't trust you
old
anymore
anti-drug
because
PSA.
too many people have been too malicious. And that's not me talking to everyone. That's me talking to the detractors.
Like
and that's me
rookie
talking
or
to the psychos out there
well, not
who take it too
sophomore,
far.
but like it
all
was
right?
when
That's
he had
certainly not
just
everyone. That's
become pro, I
definitely
believe.
not my fan base or viewer base, but there is this weird vortex of weirdos. You would have had information. I would have been able to come by and open up to all of you and feel relieved instead of having to compartmentalize my life, because that's what I'm doing now. We've got this part of my life that's private, this part of my life that's public. You get the public, you can't get the private anymore, because I had to do that. I didn't used to do that, but now I have to, and it's because of the people who can't behave because they're mentally deficient. Okay? So again, I know that there will be people who understand and people who don't, and I'm sorry to those who don't, but I don't need you here. I would much rather be able to just make positive content, all right, and be who I want to be and be successful doing what I want to do, all right, rather than these people who are out of their minds demanding, and then when I give, then they use it to hurt me anyway, because that's exactly what will happen. Oh, tell us. All right, I'll finally tell you. And then here we go. Here comes harassment, all kinds of shit. I'm not going to do it. All right? I'm good to go. We're moving forward positively. And again, if anything, this last week has completely 100% proven and corroborated everything I've said about the vortex around me. I'm not involved with it, but they are all directly dependent on me. Without me, they dry up in the hot sun like a weed with no water. They have absolutely nothing to do. They become irrelevant. Get it? And the fact that they are irrelevant without stealing my content proves in a court of law that I own their content. Get it?
No, it doesn't.
But that's for another day. And then Cheese Cat with a $2 super chat. He's talking about PPP. Well, good for you. In fact, if you want to talk about him, why don't you go to his house and suck him? Really? Why don't you just get down on your hands and knees and blow the guy? Because Lord knows he can't reach it and no one else is gonna. But thanks for the $2. Danzak did a $5 super chat. He says the detractor channels become conspiracy channels and then get real crazies. No, they have real crazies now. They really do. They actually do. These people are so nuts. They believe things that are actually outright lies that can easily be disproven. But they just want to believe toxic, negative things. Therefore,
I want you to sue me so badly we'll both have a great time.
You know, they're nuts. If you actively have facts in front of you and you say, I don't want any of that because I want to believe this instead, you're nuts. Thank you guys for the support today because, again, you know, helps a lot. Being away for a week, getting a great start like this helps a ton. Thank you guys for that, really. And like I said, if we had 900 more, well, 900 more, well, no, not 900 more because now we raised 33. $827 more on this stream. So if we hit 60 goals, I will order the super chicks and we will do DSP tries at
$900. Give me
but it's going
to
take some
break.
big contributions to hit that. Right now, the momentum is great, but I don't think we're going to hit it by the end of the stream. Okay. Listen to this dunce. Someone tipped $2. Well, people want more transparency and you can control the narrative with openness. Oh my God. You are such a babe in the woods, man. You really were. You know what they say? People, an idiot is born every minute and people really were born yesterday. If people actually believe that, wow, I got something to sell you. Holy shit. Hilarious.
You know how that expression really goes?
Who's massively begging? I do this every day. How is this any different than a normal day?
He's
It's fine.
definitely
this is normal
drunk.
behavior. This is normal content. I think you're mistaken. You obviously are newcomers, if you're saying that. Lastly, to summarize again, when I was gone, I was not on vacation. Nothing good happened. It was all horrible stuff, personal stuff that I'm not going to share with you because if I do, these online crazy mentally ill stalkers will try to use any information I give you to hurt me. And I've learned my lesson and I'm not going to do that anymore. And I'm sorry for that to those who truly cared and sucked that I couldn't talk to you guys during the week and give you any updates or anything. I'm doing it for my best interest. I'm separating my personal, private stuff from my public persona. I have to do that. There's no way I can mix the two anymore because these people are nuts. They're in a vortex around me. They're parasites on me. They need as much as they can to make content. They get absolutely nothing. They can go fuck themselves. They get nothing. I'm back to being me now. And that's all that really matters. Okay? Thank you to those for respecting my privacy. I appreciate you very, very much. Thank you for that. Oh, I'm absolutely sure of that. Willie says, I watch some troll channels. They're all seething with the fact that you couldn't profit off your content this week. Of course, they have nothing without me. It's what I've been telling you guys. None of them have talent.
Okay, whatever. I don't care.
Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Snort, snort, snort. Told you, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
Okay, so now, as we begin getting into the new stuff for today, I just want to draw your attention to the bottom of the screen. Goals hit 55 of 60. Yesterday, we hit not one, not two, but 3 support goals for my return stream. So we went from 52 all the way up to 55. We're halfway to DSP tries it. Super chat.
I don't even get how these like goals work. Like I said, I don't watch his shit regularly, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about with this stuff.
If you don't know what that is, I'll show you again. It is a new chain restaurant that just opened up in this area. Okay, it is chicken sandwiches, salads. They also have sides such as, well, there's a chicken tender that's absolutely sopped in sauce. Look at that. They have that. That is the frozen custard with toppings. Okay, that's a chicken cordon bleu sandwich. Look at the ham on that sucker. So they got really good stuff, and I'm very excited to try it. We got to hit some goals. We got a ways to go because we're halfway to the goal. I hit the wrong button. There we go. So please support the streams. The sooner the better.
Fucking
we had 3 goals on
with the
yesterday's first stream,
RGB stuff.
and then last night during the stream of CBS 2, we didn't hit the goal. What happened? Well, I think it's a combination of factors. I think it's number one. Basically, number one, I always play fighting games on Friday nights. I was gone for a week, and then I crammed in fighting games on a Saturday night because I was really craving them, right? So we didn't have all of the crowd. I did notice there was less people on stream than usually would be there for like Friday night fights. There was support, and it wasn't bad. It was like $90, but we didn't hit the goal. All right, now here's the thing. I want to get that momentum back. I want to hit that ground running. We had an outstanding first stream, and then we didn't hit the goal the second stream. Let's hit that goal today on this very stream. Let's hit it tonight. What I want to do. That's my goal, is to do it after. If we get more than one, to the right is the kick chat. And in the kick chat, I see a bunch of active chatters who are having a good time. And I see absolutely no contributions. How about over on the kick chat?
How about you shut up?
Watches me. Everyone knows it. And he copies all my ideas. Wings is slightly alluding to suing his restreamers too. Are you guys doing a class action? No, Wings just copies everything I do. Wings
really?
watches me. Everyone knows it. And he copies all my ideas. And he does everything that I do because he wants to be successful. It's that simple. He's a copycat. Okay. So here's the deal. All right. I've covered the stuff that I wanted to talk about today in this first half hour. This show now is in the hands of you, the viewers. If you guys want to chat a lot, if you have good questions, good conversation, things to talk about, we can have this go the full length. But if you guys want to end it early, we could do that too. The power is yours, as Captain Planet would say. So if you tag me in the chat, we'll talk. We'll have some conversation. If you do a contribution, I'll do a shout out. All right. Let's get some subs over on Kick because we already had super chats and tips and memberships. Let's get some subs. Stop dragging your feet. And then.
God, like who wants to listen to this? I mean, we're doing it because we like to just, like, you know, point and laugh. But, like, for people who are watching this unironically, how is this entertaining? Really?
Let's see what you guys want to do here on stream today, okay? So we are at 174. If we hit 300 on this stream, which is a possibility because we're not even close to done with the podcast
kind of a hard out at the bottom of the hour. Hopefully we'll get this
we only need 3 more goals
done.
to do Super Chicks DSP tries it. Now, let me just say this. If we happen to hit 60
Okay, shut up.
board reset overnight, and we have, I'll be doing what I love for a living until I die or I choose to hang it up. It's that simple. It's just that simple. I have the power to control my own destiny, and I wield it here in my clenched fist. You understand? Oh, interestingly enough, I think that it's a joke, but I had a few people contact me via DMs and emails yesterday asking me, so what is the deal with obtaining a license to restream me officially? Now, I think that these people are not serious, and here's why. I got like 5 or 6 of these messages. Not a single person said, here's my YouTube channel, here's my Twitch channel, I do restream you regularly, and I don't want to get into trouble. Instead, they were just like, so what's the deal with the license? You know, very professional. So what I'm going to do, I might do this shortly, actually set up an official way that people who are interested can contact me and pay me a fee to obtain a legal license to restream me for daily content. Then that way in the future, if and when I do exercise my right to have legal litigation against those who steal my content illegally on a daily basis, those people who purchased the license would be immune because they've been given permission to use my content. So I need to work on that because to be honest, I didn't think that anyone was going to care, but a bunch of people did contact me. But again, I don't think that they're real. I think they're just like, you know, people messing around because no one said, hey, so by the way, I am so-and-so, who you probably know. I'm one of your detractors and I restream your content daily. But actually, I think it's fair that I would pay you a fee to do it because I make a lot of money doing it. So what's the deal with that? Like,
no one would ever say that. No one. I mean, people don't restream you for, I really think, for profit. They just do it because they can.
No one actually reached out to me like that. Instead, it was just like, hey, so how do I do it? Like, no.
Like fucking Tevin is going to reach out to you and be like, hey, bro, I know we've had a decade of going back and forth at each other, but now I want to start paying you. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because to be honest, to officially grant any license, I would have to know that information. I'd have to know your name. I'd have to know your channel. I'd have to know all your legal information to be sure that all your bases are covered, you know? To be fair, here's what it would be. All right, it would probably be a monthly or an annual fee. All right, just like any other
annual
service,
fee.
you pay a flat rate monthly, or maybe a discount if you do it annually.
Oh my God!
And all it is a fee that you pay, just like any other subscription service, and you will get official permission legally. There'll be like a contract written up that says you can now live restream my content and make your own content out of it. You have legal permission to do so. And that it would say, I would, via this contract, completely relinquish any legal rights to go after someone who purchases that agreement. Because think of it this way. Right now, there's probably, what, 20, 30 people who are doing this. Out of that, maybe 10 actually are making a living doing it, right? But if those people paid...
No one is making a living off of restreaming you. Can we just get that set? Like, he thinks, like, people are making, like, 6 figures a year restreaming him. Like, no. And also, let's be real. How many real restreamers are there? Like, there can't be more than 10. Right? I mean, I know I'm kind of out of the loop with certain detractor stuff, but outside of like the people who will sometimes just do like one-offs, like I know Sav will do sometimes at night, and obviously Raw Phil does all the stuff, and DDM at least was, I think he's still going, but it's kind of a joke now because the stream is so busted.
...a reasonable amount every month. I mean, if they're making thousands and thousands of dollars a month as they're claiming, okay, then they could probably shell over like $100 a month. So if there's 10, 20 people doing that, and they all pay me, and I'm making a couple thousand a month doing it, then why would I care? Go for it, right? And you're only making a living because of me. So there you go. But again, I haven't really worked it out yet because I'm in the early stages of everything. I announced yesterday that as of yesterday, I officially have certain parties tracking all of the detractor content. They are now checking who's live restreaming, who's actually doing stuff after the fact transformatively, because that stuff's fine. I've never had a problem with someone making a transformative work of me. If it's defamatory, yeah, there's a problem there. But transformative versus actually live rebroadcasting without...
Yeah, bro, weren't you the one who tried to legally go after This Is How You Don't Plays by abusing your power with machinima? I recall that being a thing.
Permission without giving the creator a chance to have their content digested and make money first, that's illegal. You have to give a chance for the original broadcast to go first before you can then try to rebroadcast. It's not legal to do that. You understand? So all of this is
and
now
you're
being
basing
tracked
this off of what,
day by day,
Phil?
hour by hour. And
good for you,
all this
DDS.
evidence will be used in the future. So there you have it. Do I really want to do business with these guys? Listen, Toe Tickler Timmy, it's this simple. You can't change people's behavior, but the thing is, instead of just saying, I'm staunchly against it, I don't want anyone to do it, they're going to do it anyway. So instead, make it so that at least if it's going to happen, that I benefit from it, right? I can't stop them from it.
By the way, in the yesterday's stream, he had like 500-600 people. Now he's down to 235. So I guess we're back to business as usual.
Making the content, but I can actually tell them, hey, if you want to do it, you got to pay. Exactly. Because just said, there's nothing wrong with getting paid for something they're doing anyway. Exactly right. Only now they would have protection that I would never go and try to get them for doing it later on in a court of law. You know? And that's only fair. You're already making so much off of me. You literally, this week when I was gone, was 100% legal evidence that without me, they have no content. Because they had nothing. They had absolutely nothing to do. They were bored. And they had no content, no income and no content coming in. So, there you have it.
Cute.
No, I did not say that. I did not say $100 per stream. That's not what I said. Like I said, I haven't figured anything out yet. That's something that I would have to work on my end. What I would have to do is probably have like a site created where someone could go and have a web form filled in with their information, like their name, their YouTube channel, or their Twitch channel, information like how much do you stream, Phil, blah, blah, blah. And then basically they would pay this licensing fee either once a month or an annual discount, like a yearly discount to do it for like a year. And then it gives them a contract that says, you are now, here you go. Here's your contract. You have now have the right to do this for this amount of time, and no one can go after you for it. Yes, but here's the funny part. Forsen says, this is one of these guys, you're looking at $50,000 or more, and it's not worth it. Here's the thing, though, Forsen. There's a lot of them. If it was one person doing it, I would agree with you. I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Going after one guy, small potatoes. There's a lot of these people doing it, making money. All of that money is mine. You understand that? It's literally all mine because it's all my content that's being stolen illegally. I have a legal right to all of that content. I do. So if you add it all together, it's big money. It's big money and big prizes, let me tell you. Because sometimes you can win a ruling, you can just do a settlement. I would assume if I were to ever take this seriously and take it to court, these people do not want to go all the way because I will own everything they've ever made. Every dollar they ever made restreaming my content, I will recoup. And then legal fees on top of that. They don't want that. So they're all going to settle. They're all going to hit me with a nice big...
Yeah, and then when they open up the books and they see, so-and-so made $200 after, taxes and everything, or after everything was all said and done. What are you going to get? Like maybe 2 people who made more than $1,000 off of restreaming you? And you will have easily put in $30K at least to even sue them. So anything you get back, it doesn't matter. Like it's like you spent $30,000 to get $1,000 back. Make it make sense, Phil.
Juicy settlements just to get this to stop so they don't have to bleed in court for years after years. They don't have a foot to stand on.
Yeah, but you're going to be bleeding too, and you have to open up your books to prove damages. And what will look worse? Like, who would suffer more? King Jad for his restreaming with the bingo, or you?
No, I don't think that YouTube will demonetize any detractors on July 15th. All YouTube ever does is they have rules, and then they very, very selectively enforce the rules. If there's a big stink about something, sometimes they'll enforce the rules. Other times, they'll completely ignore rules. It's really stupid.
Like with you.
All right? So what it is, they already have a policy. And that policy says you cannot upload what they consider to be spam content, regurgitated content, non-original content. What does that mean? Literally copying someone else's content and re-uploading it to your channel, live restreaming someone else. It's already not allowed on YouTube. The thing is, YouTube doesn't enforce it. People have been reported a million times. YouTube doesn't enforce any of it. So now what YouTube is saying is apparently they're going to enforce it. Does that mean anything's going to change? I very much doubt it. Very, very much doubt it. Cydia says no one will pay you a license because the audience of the detractors would ridicule them into oblivion. Why would they know? I'm not an asshole. I wouldn't have a public listing of those who bought the licenses. That would be a legal contract between me and the streamer. That's it. It wouldn't be known publicly. All right, 184. We got some good momentum towards hitting 2 goals on the stream. Let's do it. Let's get, again, I have to draw my attention slightly to the right and direct my attention to the Kick chat and like this until we get 1 single sub from Kick. Until we get my feet up here. All right? 131 YouTube viewers. So about 3 times as many on YouTube than on Kick, but they've got 100% of the support. The YouTube viewers, IT from YouTube. Stevester, what are you doing? Stevester, you already super chatted twice. Why did you do that?
Oh, he's another piece of work,
even when it
isn't
looked
he,
like it was a redeeming moment for Kick, it was a YouTube guy.
Like a
Come on, Kick, what's wrong with you?
Shit.
Are you kidding me? What the heck? Wow. All right, we're at 189. Are you kidding me? Stevester from YouTube came to save Kick. Stevester breaks through like the smoky.
Shut up, I don't care. The hell?
Ow. Can we get a sub by the end of the podcast over on Kick? A real one, not a YouTuber coming to try to save your asses. Usually, when you're struggling financially, is what you do is you seek employment.
Oh.
Many of us are struggling financially, says Michelle Soguchi. So get a job. Usually, when you're struggling financially, is what you do is you seek employment. You go out and you do some work, and in exchange for the work, you receive financial compensation. Then you can spend said compensation on whatever you want, like a sub.
I think something happened when he was in whatever he was. We're assuming it was going back to Connecticut. You know what? Honestly, it might be. I'm going to be Mr. Dark, Mr. Grimm here. He saw that his mom was sick, and now he thinks that he's got a bunch of money coming in, and so he's just acting, like, hey, I got all this money coming in, I can be an asshole, doesn't matter if people start saying motherfucking you or whatever, because they're just gonna he's gonna have a bunch of money coming in, then he can do whatever he wants. So I bet he's literally and figuratively drunk off of his own farts now.
That's amazing. Oh man. They're hate watching. Why would they contribute? I mean, in a lot of cases, you're right. Again, we're not dumb. We know that a lot of the people who sit there in the Kick chat are the holdovers from the Kino Casino baloney arc, right? We know this. Some of them are not. Some of them are legit fans and fun people, and some are just toxic dicks. And they sit there and they think that they're actually, doing something. I don't know what they think they're doing. I don't get it.
Imagine begging for money while Matt sometimes they tell people to get a job.
The best part about it is these people still don't understand it. Like this person who says, begging for money while telling people to get a job is true art.
Yeah.
What I do is called entertainment, genius. I entertain an audience for free, but then I ask for compensation and I receive said compensation. It's work. And in fact, there is an art to it. There is. That's why not everyone can do it. Get it? That's why so many people try to do it and fail, because they don't have it. They don't have the charisma. They don't have the focus. They don't have the drive. They don't have the skill. They can't enunciate. They can't talk. They can't interact. They can't do it. If anyone could do it, why wouldn't everyone be doing it? Exactly. It's work. You need talent. You need skill. You need all those things to be successful, just like any other job. And the truth is, I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have a boss that yells at me and me, but I'm doing things wrong. I'm my own boss. So I'm a step above people who have to work the 9 to 5. And by the way, I am not crapping on people who have to work the 9 to 5. I was there for a very long time, right? I had a job since I was 15 years old. I wasn't even legally able to be employed, and I had a job where I was getting paid under the table to make my own money so that I could pay for things myself. And I had a job since I was 15 all the way until I was laid off from my job at the helicopter company in 2010. And then I started work for myself. I started my own company. And now here I am, 15 years later.
Started your own company. No, you just... Give me a break. Start his own company. No, my father started his own company, okay? He got into real estate, and he had, like, a real company. He had a building. He had people that worked for him, people he sent on the road, people he paid, all that stuff. No, that is setting up your own business, okay? What you did was just work. Technically, YouTube is your boss. Like, whatever streaming platform you're on, they are your boss. Because you know why I can say that? Because you can't just go and do whatever you want on these things. If you're truly your own boss, you can do whatever the fuck you want. But you can't. You have to abide by the rules of YouTube, of Kick, of whoever that you go on. So this idea that, oh, I open my own business, I'm my own boss. I mean, yes, you are self-employed, but you still have rules and guidelines that you need to obey. So let's get things a little bit realistic here.
Successful. This is not begging. This is called self-employment, you incredible moron. I have my own company that's legally registered. I pay taxes. I do everything like anyone who has their own company. Just because it's
you weren't paying taxes for a number of years, pal.
Business model you don't like because you're jealous doesn't mean that it's not a business. It just means you're a broke bum who's jealous that I'm successful and you're not. Look in the mirror. See that? That's the most jealous person on the planet, or else you wouldn't be in my chat typing like that. Now go get a fucking job and leave me alone. Holy shit.
Indeed.
Yes, keep in mind, anyone who has a sponsorship and has a referral link, anyone who pushes a product, anyone who has any way that you can contribute, a Patreon, a GoFundMe, oh, look, a PayPal for tips, anyone who does that, they don't have a job, right? They don't have a job. No, they're not employed. Well, I hate to tell you this, the feds think I'm employed. The feds say that I have a legally registered business that I pay taxes on. So if the feds say I am, that's good enough for me, all right? That's all I know. All right, guys, what else do you want to talk about? Or have we exhausted the silliness factor of the topics today? We've already gone an hour.
Exhausted.
We've exceeded the support goal, which is amazing, so thank you for that. We're in prime position to hit another goal. We're at 190 out of 300. We can absolutely hit another goal on this stream today. We still got some podcasts going. We still got the entire gameplay portion of Death Stranding 2. It would be great to hit 2, because then we'd be in prime position for DSP Tries It in the next couple of days, which is what I want to do. I want to do it by Tuesday. And thank you for the early support. I mean, we're almost at $200 already. Hopefully, we will hit a second goal by the end of the stream. That will get us a lot of momentum towards our DSP Tries It, which we want to do as soon as possible this week. Like I said, hell, have it at the end of the Death Stranding 2 segment. We'll do DSP Tries. All right, is that it? I don't see much else people are talking about, so we'll probably wrap it up. Last chance if anyone wants to chat or support, or else we're going to wrap up the show a tiny bit early today and get ready for gameplay. Speak now or forever hold your peace, although you can easily talk to me when I'm playing the game too.
This is not registered to another name.
I'm not shutting down the chat.
Wouldn't surprise me if you let that expire.
I got the drip going. I got the drip going.
Oh god, that was painful. But I signed up for that.
Can't make it stop.
So what do you want me to do? Have a mute button to every...
Okay. Speaking of putting myself through pain for the upcoming schedule, by the way, thanks everyone for stopping by and hanging out and joining the festivities. The festivities is the wrong word, excuse me. Okay, now my thing doesn't want to work. Oh, right, it's not on this scene. I keep forgetting. Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by and enjoying this nonsense. The next nonsense will be on Tuesday, where, speaking of self-inflicted pain, I'm going to go and do not a marathon, but I'm basically going to play Deep Fear until I end it. I need to finish the story. I'm in total sunk cost fallacy. I need to see how this thing ends. I know it's going to be underwhelming. I know I'm going to regret it afterwards, but I'm like 80% done, and I just want to see what the fuck happens at this point. So that'll be the thing for Tuesday. This weekend, I don't know if there's going to be enough content for another Lolcow catch-up, but I'm definitely going to try to do another This Is How You Don't Play. I don't know which one yet. I'll go look a list of some and go from there. But anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. I guess we can just jump onto Raw Phil on this side. On the YouTube side. And I guess we'll go to... Oh, F you botch, but I'll just go to Anne. Okay, that's all set up. So thanks everyone for stopping by. Like I said, stop by Tuesday where we'll finish the story. And one other thing too, I need to figure out what's going on. My capture card is acting up, so like the audio is getting out of sync, so I need to get that fixed before. But that's not going to affect Tuesday because that's being done on my computer. But it's still something I got to deal with. Anyways, enough bitching for now. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time.